What is going on, Warriors? It's your boy Shinryu back again with another video, and today we're gonna be doing what we love to do when at some time of the month, which is pretty much draft day. Okay, this is pretty much the time where we go right ahead, pulling out cards from either the A grade invitation or the A frags, and hoping that we can actually land some characters that we actually are looking forward to, such as typically the master or inferno characters, as well as maybe some characters that we don't have yet. For example, Fuerte, maybe hopefully he pops up in this one. Also a chance to fulfill the street art criterias, which is typically when we try to do this sort of thing now, as it pretty much is strategic to ensuring that we can actually clear some of the missions on the street art. And I'm sure, as you can see already, we already have our first peak in Makoto. Don't worry, guys. I wasn't doing this without you guys at all. I just already started a pre-recording, got interrupted, and I sort of like just panicked when I paused the video and sort of got everything ruined. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to start from scratch so that we can jump into it as soon as possible. Okay. Now I want you guys to know, obviously, that we're going to be making individual pulls, as you can see right now, and we're hoping my hope is that we can get more Sagats, we can get more Chunlis, we can even get Bison as well, even though we're going for just some Inferno Master character. We're hoping that we have a good round in this first one, and we're going to have the second draft tomorrow once we pretty much have all the A frags in. I'll explain by the end of the video why we're not running the A frags once today as well. It's pretty minor, but you guys will understand by the time I explain shortly. So let's get to the video, okay? So go right ahead. We already have Makoto as our first peak. All right, we're going to go right ahead and we're going to just go ahead and just close that. All right, and we're going to go and let's see what we can do with our second peak. We want to make sure we don't panic and do a massive major pull and pull all the rest like we have done in the past. So we're going to do this one pull. We got E Honda. E Honda is not yet to be completed, so that's not a bad pick at all. All right, obviously we want better, but we're going to keep on trying. Let's see what our third pick is going to be. Oh, okay. So one of those that you're just like, oh, bummer. I'm sorry, Hugo, but that's the way we pretty much feel, even with your soul power as well. Let's see who's next. Give us some Inferno. Okay. Well, at least we now have our Fuerte, finally amongst our squad. Typically this is one of the ways I've sort of like got new characters. I got Mommy Dowsing through this way as well, and I think I may have also gotten Street Poison through this way as well, but I can't tell. I think I can't remember, so I'm not going to go right ahead and just claim. I'm just going to hit that pretend share button anyways, and just close it here. As you can see, I'm using BlueStacks now to do most of my recordings, and that's also part of the challenge, in terms of like being available, to get this stuff done without any interruptions. Okay, so going over it, let's go ahead and let's continue. We got our first El Fuerte. I'm indifferent about the character, so I will keep on going. I love the way Ryu just has this silhouette look over here, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and let's pull this one. We've got more Fei Long. I don't think I got the 5-star yet, but we're going to keep on going. We don't have any peak options here. We already established the fact that these A grade invitations as well as the frags are not influenced by the wish list. So you guys should know that, in case you've never thought about that already. All the drop rate chances are here, as you can see them. And one of the reasons why I love these A frags is because we have the chance for these guys here as well. Let's get back to it. Alright, let's see who's next. 1 of 17. Need to make sure not 17 of 17. We already have Cammy at full. She's being one of those major dupes that keeps on coming for some reason. We can't help it if she wants to keep turning up. Well, this is pretty much food guaranteed. That's all that is there. Now let's see who's next. Abel should pretty much be close to 5 stars, if not 5 stars already. I don't know, I'm more convinced that it's already 5 stars. We only have 14 left, and we don't have any Inferno, so that is not really good, but hopefully we get luck as we go forward. Okay, 800 again is popped up. We definitely be approaching 5 stars at this point, because I believe it was on 3 stars. I may have a dupe. The characters that are coming up here are not super exciting so far, but it is okay. Hopefully, if we don't get anything good in this draft, we can get something great in the second one. But let's be optimistic. We've got 10 more pulls, so why should we actually look down and not expect like an Inferno or Master character? Alright, come on guys. I need this group. Well, that's actually a good one, because I don't think I have them 5 stars yet. Okay. Okay, here we go, our first Inferno, and this actually is a really good Inferno. Why am I saying this? Because I already have a dupe, and of course we have about what, 6 or 5 more days to go to actually be able to purchase another one, because we already have enough. I don't typically refresh. 1,000 is too much, actually, at this rate, right? So I typically wait till, I believe it's an entire month that typically goes by. We'll confirm shortly, but this is pretty much good. At least we have our first Inferno. Not one I wanted, but definitely not a bad one at all. So we're going to keep on going. Let's make sure we don't make a mistake and pull all 7. That's one thing I don't want to do. Well, Iona is definitely 5-star for sure. I can guarantee that. The way he's shown up like 3 times, and I think I have a dupe already. Yoon should be going to triple S at this point. Like he's just popping up. And T. Some of these guys are popping up. It's like ironic. We're not getting. Look at this guy here. These are like bums for us in the game. We're not even gonna lie. Combat Gal. The last couple of cards after I got Jiri have been, underwhelming. But we got another duple elf, which is that's actually good. At least we have him on A+ now. That is a decent whatever, and that also means that we now have chance of reprioritizing, our equipment and how we're gonna assign it. And this is pretty much going to be the last one of the lot, and we get Blanca. All right, so decent picks, pretty much. The pick of the bunch was obviously Jiri. Nice to have her. I didn't actually go ahead to check and see if let's just go here. We're not using it. We just want to see if we have newer characters like Witch Jiri or just the. I think we should. She should actually have joined, right? Because we know we have, like I said, yeah, there she is, Witch Jiri. Just want to make sure that she's also someone on the pick as well. We don't have Divina Rose yet. We don't have Somai Buki yet, which is kind of unfortunate. We've not been lucky with some of these newer units from the Infernal Master spot. Where the first time when it came to training Kami, but that was about it. After that, every other one I've sort of like gotten in a different way by getting them, like H-Chun, we had to get them from the reward system there. So there's our pick there, and now let's see how that all translates to the squad itself. I think there's probably going to be some friendship to accept. All right, and let's just go right ahead and let's just check it out, and let's see what's going on here, okay? So give me a moment here. I think my son is just calling me. I want to see what he's actually doing. Sorry about that, guys. Pretty much had to go right ahead and see what my son was requesting for. Yeah, that was pretty much. He's still up, so we're gonna have to manage that. Okay. So let's go right ahead and let's see what's happening here right now. We're about to go ahead and see how this translates in terms of like awakening characters. So let's awaken as much as we can. I hope we have Jiri as one of them. I think we should. We should be optimistic. I think, yeah, we do have one of her. So that takes her to, I believe, SS plus. Yeah, so that's cool. So that is one of the, we are close to getting Jiri a triple S. Of course, we still need 4 more units, and I'll be showing you guys that we're going to have one soon enough. But yeah, pretty nice there on that front. Let's go right here and see who else we can actually get up. Okay, so Abel actually just needed 1 more, and we actually got that exact one. All right, so we're gonna have Abel at 5 stars finally, and we're gonna be getting him off the wish list. We're gonna be reviewing the wish list once we're done over here. It's not like I say I do a lot of pulling there with the arcade coins, but you gotta still get it done. With Fei Long, we got him to 4 stars. All right. It's all about the buffing. It's all about buffing characters now. Like the buff dudes, eh? Okay, we got Yang. Yang is pretty much a stable in my team, right? So it's good to see us pushing him further as he is right now. And of course, we finally have the chance to get you into triple S. I knew this was coming because I know we just needed was 1 dupe, and I know we probably got several. I'm not sure, maybe like 2 dupes. I'm not sure. But let's go right ahead and push him to triple S. This is obviously fulfilling criterias, that you have. And of course, we got Yonder as well, and Yonder is also about to go to 5 stars. So that's actually great. Yonder is also a bit of a stable in my team, So like he pops up every now and then to assist. So it's good to have him at 5 stars finally. I'll tell you how it's going to get him to 5 stars before Zangief, but Zangief beat him to it. But it's all good. Occasionally, here in Zangief are one of those I find myself interchanging, them in terms of like who is better and all that kind of stuff. Let's go right ahead and like put it based on faction so we can actually see who needs to be here. Okay, we got a Fighter already on A plus already. We already got 2 of him. Actually, I believe we should have like some spare. So we have Kami, but it's not mixable. We have Chunli. We have some dupes that are no longer required. All right. This guy still. Oh, guy still likes way off 5 stars. Okay, so we got 6 guys in the wind in maximum quality. All right. For Thunder, we got like 4 guys. No extra dupes for now. Makoto is just getting ready to go triple S, but obviously we have to mix her with. Oh, okay. Do we go with Makoto? Do I want to do that? Honestly, anyone here is not super high priority, right? Unless it was Mommy Dawson. I think Mommy Dawson is the only one here. So yeah, we'll just go right ahead just to help Makoto to get closer to triple S. Do I want to do that? Well, I guess we'll be able to form another Rio. Let's do that anyways. Let's do that. Why not? Let's give her one more step because she already has the 2 dupe units to get to triple S, right? We're approaching the point where we're not going to be caring much about pulling characters because obviously, but it's still important to pull characters because we want to obviously get Inferno Masters. But this is pretty much part 1, and this is pretty much the progress we've made so far with this set of units. And let's go to the Flames. Anyone that needs to go above their level so far. For Flames, yeah, not really. These are the ones that can be mixed, but nobody else over here right now that doesn't have their. We do have dupes here, right? Already, because she's already full. So Aiden's full as well. All right, so now we've pretty much sorted out all these ones here. With the master, nobody new showing up here. You can see my H-on is still stuck in that. And of course with the Inferno, we were able to push Nojiri to SS plus. So that's actually nice. So we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna do some final stops here, which is just go to the wish list and clear, whoever is already full, and maybe replace them with another character or a potential food character. So we'll take you out. Thank you very much. We're gonna take him out as well. Thank you very much. He should pop out too. And I think that's about it. So now who in wind do we care about? Do we care about anybody else in wind? F-Word is already in there. T-Hawk, no. No. For Yang, no high priority, I'm going to be honest. Should I put him there because of Yoon? Actually, I think I'm just going to put additional food. Let's put more food in there. Alright, let's go right ahead. I'll just swap it because I don't know if it's actually base. I don't think it is base, but just for making sure, let's make the food the bottom. Alright, and my primary food is typically you, and my secondary food can be you for now. For you right now, I think we're gonna swap and put Mommy Dawson on top. Is there anybody else that in the Thunder faction that I really care about? Honestly, not anymore. Combat Gal, not really, so I guess it's time to add the second food. I'm going to go right ahead and start shifting everybody again. And actually, Ryu's primary food for sure. And so we can then add maybe Sakura as secondary food. Alright, sorry Dan fans, don't be upset with me, okay? And of course, the last one, everyone still seems to be okay. So that's pretty much it to the wish list there, and that's pretty much it with the draw for today. Victory in a way because we did have one. But here's the other thing I was going to mention as well before we actually wrap things up. Hopefully we've released some new stuff in street art. Yes, we have. So we're able to do A grade for Thunder Fighters. Cool. We're able to do for Flame Fighters. Cool. And we're able to do for Wind Fighters. So this is one of the reasons why you also want to be stacking up those other cards here. Okay, gives you the chance. Of course, you always have a chance of purchasing them. And of course, when you pull as well, you pretty much be lucky with that. But we're getting closer to this box here, but I'm really excited about this box here. However, I'm conflicted between Sagat and Chun. I am going to be going for Sagat. For sure, because it's really more scarce. Chun seems to be popping out more in other events. But if he does eventually start popping up more too, I will still probably be going for Sagat either ways. And this is also what I was talking about as well. You have a chance to fulfill all these criteria here when you start pulling up all these extra units. That means extra gems. So I'm going to collect those as well. And yep, that's pretty much it, guys. Was exciting today. Should be more exciting tomorrow because we do have more units to pull. I'll show you guys once again. I believe right now we are on 28 pull chances with this. All right, I don't want to be too excited and click on the button to pull everything and ruin it all. But yeah, that's pretty much it from you guys. I appreciate your time here for tuning in today for draft day for this month. There's good. Watch out for part 2 tomorrow once I clear all the other events. And it's been your boy Shin Ryu. Make sure you smash like on the button. Let me know what you guys think about it as well. How far have you guys gone into street art? And otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.